information buzzing through our brains, and we will not let our hearts forget the most important thing. It's love, 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 love. It's all about love, 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 love. Everything else comes down to this. Nothing any higher on the list than love.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. We're still in cycle 25 right now. Currently, today is September the 17th. September the 17th, and we are on cycle day 20. Yeah, we're on cycle day 20, and thank God AF has not arrived. As you guys remember, last cycle I got a bit of a scare when AF came on cycle 16, and so I got a little nervous about it, and so I decided to go on ahead and resume taking some vitamins, not the same ones that I'm used to taking, but just, you know, some vitamins, because I'm pretty sure that my body was lacking in some really important vitamins that help with my hormone deficiency, because I'm pretty sure I was deficient in some important hormone for that situation to happen, and I wanted to go on ahead and share that with you all. So what I started taking was, and I'll just pretty much tell you what I take, when I take it, and you know how it is helping. So first thing I'm taking is I am taking a prenatal Spring Valley prenatal multivitamin, multi-mineral with folic acid, and this is what it looks like. You can get it at Walmart for about $4, and this has all of the essential vitamins that you need to function, I guess, properly. And so I take this in the morning. I take the prenatal vitamin first thing in the morning before I eat anything, because I like to take it on an empty stomach, but you do have to eat. But I take it before I take anything, because I just like to take vitamins when my stomach is empty, so I can get the full strength of everything. And then what I do is that I make a green smoothie. I know a few months back I showed you guys what I did, how I make my green smoothie, but since it was so long ago, later on in the vlog I'm going to go on ahead and demonstrate once more how I make my green smoothies, all the vegetables that I use and the fruit that I use, and it tastes really, really, really good. And so that's what I do before I eat any like breakfast or anything like that. I take my prenatal vitamin and I drink a green smoothie, and then I wait like an hour and a half, and then I'll have like a bowl of cereal. Alright, so in the evening time, when it's dinner time, I have started to take Geritol. It's a multivitamin, and it has 26 essential vitamins and minerals. This is really, really good because it has all the essential B vitamins that you need, and it also has the essential, you know, vitamin D to help with your bone health and everything. So I like Geritol because it helps with, you know, the flow of things as far as keeping you regular, let's just say that. You know, so I love this vitamin, and I'll show you what it is. This is Geritol, and a lot of people have raved about Geritol actually helping them conceive or whatever. I don't know if it's going to happen for me. I've taken Geritol before, and it hasn't really worked like that. So, I mean, I just needed a multivitamin that, you know, would help, you know, me balance some of my hormones and everything, and, you know, just get me on track with what I was lacking. So this is what it is. You get it pretty much anywhere. And of course, we're still using Pre-Seed. That's the sperm-friendly lubricant, if you guys are not aware. For my new subbies that are not aware, sperm-friendly lubricant. And then, last but not least, before bed, I drink a lemon ginger herb plus probiotic tea. And this is what it looks like. I just purchased this last week, and I've been drinking it, and it's so nice. Such a nice tea. Nice to drink like before you go to bed. And I know, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard a lot about probiotics. And for those of you who don't know what probiotics are and are, you know, kind of curious to try to know like what are probiotics, what are they good for, what do they do for you, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you briefly what probiotics is, what it does, and how it helps your body. And then down below in the description box, I will link down below a video made by Dr. Oz. I know a lot of you are familiar with Dr. Oz, and he pretty much explains from a physician's point of view the benefits of probiotics and how they help you with your digestion and the passage of your food and getting those good organisms and to help with your digestion and help with breaking down your food properly. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a probiotics overview. Sit back and listen and let me know what you think. Okay? Probiotics are bacteria that help maintain the natural balance of organisms in the intestines. The normal human digestive tract contains about 400 types of probiotic bacteria that reduce the growth of harmful bacteria and promote healthy digestive system. The largest group of probiotic bacteria in the intestine is lactic acid bacteria, of which is found in yogurt with live cultures. It's the best known. Yeast is also a probiotic substance. Probiotics are also available as a dietary supplement. It has been suggested that probiotics be used to treat problems in the stomach and in the intestines. But only certain types of bacteria or yeast have been shown to work in the digestive tract. It still needs to be proven which probiotics alone or in combination work to treat diseases. At this point, even the strains of probiotics have been proved to work for a specific disease are not widely available. What are probiotics used for? Many people use probiotics to prevent diarrhea, gas, cramping caused by antibiotics. Antibiotics kill good, beneficial bacteria along with the bacteria that cause the illness. A decrease in beneficial bacteria may lead to digestive problems. Taking probiotics may help replace the lost beneficial bacteria. This can help prevent diarrhea. A decrease in beneficial bacteria may also lead to other infections such as vaginal yeast and urinary tract infections, and symptoms such as diarrhea from intestinal illnesses. Probiotics may also be used to help with the cause of diarrhea, help to prevent infections of the digestive tract, help control immune response, inflammation, as in inflammatory bowel disease. So as you can see, probiotics are extremely important to your health and to the functioning of your bowels, because everybody knows that being constipated is not fun. And so if you can replace those important organisms and bacteria that you do need for your body, you'll be pretty much on the right track. And so since I have been taking the Geritol and all the different vitamins and stuff, I have been feeling really great. And also, not to mention, because you know you don't want to be the kind of person that's always like popping pills and popping vitamins and stuff like that. It's also good to try to incorporate as much good foods as possible, which I will demonstrate in the clip coming up. And so I especially like to drink my green smoothies because who eats a salad every single day? Most people don't. Some people do. If you do, congratulations, you're the bomb. But most people don't. And so I think it's important to have at least, you know, a serving of a green leafy vegetable, you know, some fruit, you know, and also some, you know, some yogurt or dairy if, you know, you can stand it or tolerate it. I'm really big on dairy, and I love to drink milk. I love, but I don't drink it like I used to. You know, I usually have it in my cereal, and I put yogurt in my smoothies, which I will demonstrate later on. And so my workout regimen is also changing because my endurance level has gotten a lot higher. And so what I do is that every other day, starting from Sunday, I run. I just started running a couple of weeks ago, and at first it was so difficult. It was so hard because I was so sore because I haven't ran in over a year. Because I used to run all the time when I had my gym membership, but when my gym membership expired, I stopped jogging. And so when I started back up again a few weeks ago, it was really, really hard. But after like my 4th time out there running, I came back and I was not overly sore and overly in pain, you know, from soreness. I felt like, okay, I can add this a part of my normal regimen. So what I do is every other day starting from Sunday, so Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I run half mile. I do a 10-minute ab workout video just to get my body warmed up and you know, get my muscles, you know, going, and then I run a half a mile and I come back. And on the days that I don't run, I do a different cardio workout every single day. So say I do, you know, rocking body one day, Shanti rocking body. The next day, the next time I do cardio, I'll do turbo jam, and so on and so forth. So, and I try to, I lift free weights as a part of my workout regimen. I lift free weights once a week, just so that I can lose and tone all at the same time. So that's pretty much all that I am doing to get myself back in tip-top shape, you know, so that, you know, something can happen. Something can happen in this body of mine so we can conceive in some kind of way. I am pretty much doing the most that I can do humanly possible so that we can go on ahead and conceive. And, you know, by me incorporating these different things into my lifestyle now, it is going to be something that I will, you know, continue once I do become pregnant as well. So on Sunday night, I felt like I should have been like so past ovulation by this time, but my husband was telling me that he noticed during BDing, he noticed that I had a lot of egg white cervical mucus, and so he was like, maybe you're ovulating, and so I don't know what's going on, y'all. I haven't taken an ovulation test. I wasn't really sure what was going on with this cycle because last cycle kind of threw me for a loop, so I was just pretty much trying to wait and see what was going to happen, if the same thing, you know, was going to happen that happened last cycle would happen this cycle. But since I had started taking all of my vitamins and everything, things seem to be normalizing properly. I feel really good. I've been exercising regularly. I've been eating properly. And so I just feel like everything is pretty much coming together. So all we need is that PFP. But anyway, I won't hold you guys long. If you want to see what I do as far as how I make my green smoothies, I will be doing a demonstration on that later on. But if not, ready to go. I will talk to you guys next week, God's willing, life lasts, to give y'all an update if AF comes or if we're going to be going ahead to plan to start testing. Alright, so I will see you guys next week or so. God's willing, life lasts. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay tuned for my green smoothie tutorial. Peace. Bye. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Shantika once again, and I am going to show you guys what I do to make my green smoothie. So first things first, I have my wonderful green baby spinach. This is what it is. And that's what I use as the base. And what I do, as you can see here, I put the baby spinach first with 1 cup of water, and I blend it so that it could have like a liquid base, because everything else is really frozen, and my blender is a cheaper version blender, so it can't really, you know, take all of that. It needs some kind of liquid to help blend it properly. And so I use a little bit of diced peaches, frozen diced peaches. I also use raspberries, and I also use blueberries, and last but not least, move this out the way, I use frozen strawberries. Now you can get these. I use the Great Value brand, which is a Walmart store brand, which is a lot cheaper than all of the name brand stuff out there. And so the only thing that is a little bit pricey, of course, are the important berries, which are the raspberries and the blueberries. They're like almost $3. But the peaches and the strawberries are like $2.48. And then after I have blended everything up together, I add some yogurt, which is, I'm trying this yogurt for the first time because I usually get Activia. That's my yogurt that I usually buy. But since I don't really eat it, like unless I add it in a smoothie, I decided to get a larger container, and it had the probiotic formula as well, which I explained early in the vlog the importance of that. And so I add about 2 spoonfuls, 2 big spoonfuls of the yogurt after I blend in all of the fruit. And of course I add ice in it as well. So I'm going to go on ahead and blend this up. And then, excuse the noise, y'all, and then to get everything, because the yogurt pretty much smooths it out, because it's pretty like grainy sometimes, with a lot of grainy, meaning, you know, like it has like small bits, and it's not as smooth as I would like it. And so I like my smoothies to be rather thick, like a milkshake, you know. And this is what I drink in replace of ice cream. And so I'll make this sometimes, not just in the morning time, but if I want something sweet, you know, I'll make this. And I put a lot of spinach, about a large handful of spinach in this. And with the fruits, the sweetness of the fruits, especially the raspberries, please y'all be very careful with the raspberries because they're super duper sweet. It completely masks the baby spinach. People don't like, they avoid green smoothies because they're afraid that they're going to taste the spinach and it's going to be grassy and be bitter and nasty, but it's really not. If you combine the right fruits with your green smoothie, it will come out really like nice and smooth. And I always use water instead of using juice to cut down on the sweetness as well. So I just added the yogurt on top here, 2 spoonfuls, and so I'm going to go on ahead and use the whipping, I don't even know if you guys can see that, the whipping version of the whipping button on here to make it really smooth. see, it's all done. Let's take a look at it. Now we're gonna go on ahead, and I have a big red cup, pink cup that I like to use, and it comes out really, really, really smooth and really, really thick, and it's super, super, super delicious. So this is how I get my fruit, vegetable, and dairy in for the day, you know. It's not as sweet. It's not sweet because I put extra spinach this time, which is fine because I need it. And so I'll drink this, and then I'll chase it with a bottle of water, and then an hour and a half from now I'll have a bowl of cereal. And that's pretty much what I do. I always do the vitamins and the smoothie first because my stomach is empty. It's just, you know, ready to receive all of the nutrients. It will absorb faster, and I will get all of the nutrients that I need from the vitamins as well as the smoothie. And so that's why before I eat anything, before I touch anything, I have my prenatal vitamin and I have my green smoothie in the morning. So that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you have a recipe, a green smoothie recipe that you would like to share with me, leave them down below or email me. Or you guys can follow me on Pinterest if you want to. I have a lot of great TTC tips. And that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your week. Peace and hair grease. Bye.